G'day, it's Chappie from Chappie's Travels here, having a yarn to you from the Thomson River in Longreach, Queensland. That's right, Longreach. Who's ever put their hand up and said, geez, I'd like to go there? That's on my bucket list. I tell you, it's a bloody good spot. We've been here for a few days now. But anyway, this video is directed to anyone out there who's new to caravanning or been in it for a while but plainly hung out at caravan parks and that sort of stuff where you got power, you got water and you got all the facilities. You've been wanting to give it a go, this free camping, or off-grid, whatever you call it, and you've been a bit concerned. Well, free camping is not all about going out into the wilderness and hiding from the world, even though that's what we like doing. Free camping, you can travel along the blacktop. You don't really have to get off the blacktop if you don't want to, and you'll find that different towns and villages have these free camps or donation camps. So just come along with us in this next 10 minutes, just so you can see where it's quite normal. And that money you do save, you can spend it in the towns to keep their economy going. During this video, I'm going to be throwing up with a bit of music when we pause in between our little segments of the free camps we've stayed up, from all the way from Dimboola, far north Queensland, to Roma. That'll give us a bit of a break between me yapping my gums off and give you an idea of the sort of place we've stayed at and how good they are. We pulled over about 50 minutes sort of south of Atherton. Couldn't believe how high we went. We're up to around 1100 metres. It's bloody high. Pulled into a great little town, Ravenshoe. You'll see here on this video, which I'm getting onto next. Had a great meal at the hotel there. Fantastic service. Then we pulled out for another 15 k's out to Archer Creek Reserve. Well, it's a free camp. Got to thank Queensland for these free camps. Nice and safe, fairly flat, and no problems with the kid. He loved it. Dogs are allowed, but now I've said in previous videos, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram and all that, we all purchase our caravans for different reasons. So when Ali and I purchased our caravan, our reason was to get away from suburbia life and get out there and live life as a drover. Because I remember as a youth, I used to just be mesmerised by the drover pushing his cattle along the long paddock. The long paddock, for you guys, is that space on either side of the road. They'd push them on there and they'd use that normally during a drought, just feed off all that fodder, pull up wherever he wanted. It just looked so relaxing. And that was my idea of caravan, getting out there and getting away. Look, caravan parks, don't get me wrong, they're worthwhile purpose and they're absolutely fantastic for kiddies and if you got what you need, etc. Showground camping, again, is absolutely fantastic for power and water, just on the edge of towns normally, not too crowded. But this is what it's all about for us. You don't need much. If you're carrying a bit of water on your caravan, you're cool. You might only have one battery and have a solar panel on the roof. And even if you don't have a solar panel, you can always purchase yourself a little portable solar panel just to recharge, throw a few more amps in it. Because let's be fair, Nick, and what are you actually running in there? I know what we're running. We're running a couple of little lights at night for a few minutes, the 12-volt water pump, and the television and our sleep apnea machines. Pretty easy life, and that's what it's all about, having an easy life. But have a look at the territory around, look at the outlook, and not a soul around. This is what I love, just Alison and I and old Chappie the dog, spending our life together, not having to look over or hear another caravan, see another person, just us and nature. Could give it a go for a day or two. Give it a test, see what it's like. I'm about to go into some of the rules if you want a free camp. Well, we spent the night at Hewington at a free RV camp right next to the showground. How good is that place?
Oh, it's excellent.
Mate, more than 30 or 40 or 50 vans there, still plenty of room. And you know, I did not see one van the same.
The same, I know. It's incredible how many different vans are out there.
Yeah. Well, Hewington is about 380 kilometres southwest of Townsville. Bit fresh here today.
Oh, it's windy, but in the sun it's warm.
Yeah. You know what it's known for here, buddy?
No.
It's dinosaurs!
Oh yes, the big walk.
Apparently all the prehistoric shit happened here. Great little town though. Quiet, nice wide streets, but now we're heading for breakfast. So they reckon you can tell how good something was by what's left on your face. That was a bloody ripper of a turnover. Bloody ripper. Well, with the billy going behind me, and like I said, it's just like a drover's life. A few of the rules you need to look at, these are just self-important rules. When you're looking to free camp somewhere, the first real rule is just make sure you're not on private property. Okay? Make sure you're not on private property. There's plenty of crown land around which you can pull into and hang out. That's rule number one. Rule number two is make sure you're not in a floodplain. Or if it's going to rain, that you're not near a creek where when you wake up in the morning, you're washed out. Never been there, don't ever want to go there. So that's rule two, make sure you're not washed out. And rule three, make sure your van can get in there, your vehicle can get in there, and you have an exit plan to get out. For example, behind us, we came in, I then got out and surveyed the area, did like a reconnaissance, found a great area, and then I backed the vehicle in. Yeah, do a bit of reconnaissance, like we did here. I came in with the vehicle, I hopped out of the vehicle, I did a bit of a recce around the place to see what it's like, found some good flat areas, and then I hopped back in and reversed the vehicle in case of emergency. We've got an easy exit out. We're probably only 200 metres off the main road. That's the main road between Morven and Roma. Probably about 100 kilometres west of Roma. But look what we've got out here. It's truly the way I want to camp. So stick to those three rules and you'll be right. Leave the place, and this is probably an unwritten rule wherever you go, leave the place how you found it. Don't leave any rubbish out there. And if you do come across where civilization's been before, you see a bit of rubbish, pick it up and throw it in your bin. Let's try and keep Australia looking bloody right. Well, we've pulled into this roadhouse, probably 140 kilometres southwest of wherever we were before, Mount Garnett, at the Oasis Roadhouse. Escape to the outback. And here a couple of bikes that go rocking and rolling. Anyway, got juice here because it's a last stop for fuel for a while. We don't want to be running out. So here I am, sitting in Australia's smallest bar. Gotta love Australia. All my ex-army mates out there. Only get a couple of us in here. Also, don't get caught up in all this, if you don't have an off-road van, you can't go off the blacktop. Because if you go back to your parents and your grandparents, they're driving around their little Viscounts, whatever it was, with a Ford Falcon. I know that's what my old man had. 5 kids, the dog, mum and dad. We travelled everywhere. We're running a semi-off-road caravan here, and I tell you what, you drive the conditions, I'll go anywhere an off-road caravan will be. I know there's going to be some people out there going, BS, but I'm just telling you, I'll go anywhere any off-road vehicle will go. Because I tell you, they've got to pull it with their vehicle. And I know their diffs no higher than my diff. So that's what we need to do. So don't get tied up in that. Don't get tied up in, oh, you need all this solar panels on the roof, you need all these batteries. If you brought a caravan, you want to do a bit of adventure, parks, showgrounds, I said, are fantastic. We hang on them quite a lot when we get the opportunity, or 5% in our time. But the other 95%, we like to be totally and fully self-reliant. So as I said, that's why we purchased the van, and that's why we're doing this exercise in life, to get away from civilization and live our own life and spend time together. You probably find that ridiculous, a bloke wanting to spend time with his missus, but my cheese and kisses, the missus, she's my minister of love and I love her. Well, as you know, we love to eat our way around Australia.
And I'm a bit lazy today.
So we're heading into the Woolshed Bar and Grill.
No, it's Woolshed Bar and Grill.
For a little bit of a feed. Only about a 5-minute walk from where we're parked.
Which is great.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Cool town.
Yeah, like it. Big
Cool
streets.
Town. Yeah, yeah.
Quite picturesque.
Houses average around 220,000. Saw a couple around the late threes, early fours, but
Saw one for 160.
it was a special.
Yeah.
It was a doer-upper. Not a bad town, Blackhall. I saw a stubby cooler in a leather shop. There's bugger all to do in Blackhall. Well, we're just about ready to rock and roll. Heading off into a big town. We're going to actually stay at I think it's called a gun club. And very, very reasonably priced, but that's not the point. Not many people there. So if you get the inkling to take off and try free camping, give it a go. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? If you're doing it in the winter though, I do suggest you have a diesel heater. Oh geez, it gets cold. But anyway, have fun, love life, because it's like sands in the hourglass, mate. It runs out bloody quick. Anyone around our age will be knowing that. Look after yourself, and thanks for following Chappie's Travels.